Why is this not the biggest news story? I've barely seen any major networks even tackle this, even talk about it. Do they not know?
Fulton County made a stunning admission about the 2020 election. After almost 5 years of assuring voters all procedures were followed, it turns out that may not be entirely true. Now they face some steep fines from the state elections board.
Was the 2020 election a lie? 315,000 votes processed without required signatures? That's not a clerical error. That's a effing crime scene. While Brad Raffensperger was out there telling everyone that Georgia had the most secure elections in the country, Fulton County was straight up ignoring state law on a scale that would make a banana republic blush. But here's what kills me. They're calling it a clerical error. A clerical error is forgetting to dot an I or missing a comma. This is systematic law breaking across 130 voting machines, covering almost every early vote cast in Georgia's most populous county. And now 5 years later, they're shrugging and saying, oops, our bad, my bad. Look, I get why people have trust issues with elections when shit like this keeps happening. Georgia law is crystal clear. Every single tabulator tape needs to be signed by a poll manager and 2 witnesses. It's not a suggestion. It's not optional. It's the effing law. These tapes are literally the receipts that prove the number of voters matches the number of votes counted. So when Fulton County admits they violated this law on 315,000 ballots, we're not talking about some minor paperwork mix-up. We're talking about the fundamental chain of custody that makes elections trustworthy in the first place. The county attorney, Ann Brumbaugh, stood up at a state elections board meeting and said, "We do not dispute that the tapes were not signed. It was a violation of the rule."
But it's a violation of a rule. They should have done it.
A stunning admission earlier this month from an attorney representing Fulton County's election board.
The tapes that are an issue in this case have been produced. They just weren't signed.